So now let's talk about some shit. After I saw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I went and saw Mobland. I'm sure most of everybody that's watching this is going, what in the fuck is Mobland? Good question. I asked that same question about a few days ago when I saw that this popped up as far as the movies coming out this weekend. And I'm like, the hell is this? And I'm like, it's John Travolta, Brad Dourif. Okay. And it's a movie about like a guys steal from a mob. All right. And they have like a hitman going after him. Okay. Is this a remake of No Country for Old Men? No. This is a ripoff? Okay. And I watched the trailer. Yeah, it's a ripoff. Like, all right, but it's got John Travolta. It's got Brad Dourif. Not Brad Dourif. Steven Dorff. I am sorry. Steven Dorff. Not Brad Dourif. God damn it. I made that mistake earlier today. God damn it. I don't know how many times I'll probably make that reference a few times. But I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look bad, but it's like one of those. It also looks like one of those straight to DVD movies that always features like a aging star that, like, you know, they did with Bruce Willis, and it usually goes straight to DVD and no one ever fucking sees it. Why am I watching this in a theater from a director that never made anything before? So why am I watching this in a theater? And I'm like, is this going to become a thing now that since, you know, the SAG and writer strikes are going on, am I going to have to sit for shit like this now? If so, god damn it, I might have to take a break on movies. This movie was not very good. This movie wasn't very good. It wasn't the worst movie I've seen of the year or anything, not even close. But this movie was not very good. This was like, there was no reason I sat in a theater and watched this shit. Like, it wastes so many. Like, I made the reference that, like, okay, again, this is the plot of the movie. It's Kevin Dillon, the lesser Dillon brother. I know he did Entourage. Everybody get off my back about that. But, and the brother from the Evil Dead remake, yeah, that guy. The brother from the Evil Dead remake, he's the main character of this movie. He races cars in a hick town where he has Parkinson's, which he takes medicine. He kept taking medicine throughout the whole movie. I didn't know why. They never reference his Parkinson's once until the very end. I'm like, oh, that's why he's taking pills. And he's struggling to keep ends meet. And there's like overdoses going on. There's like this pharmacy, kind of pseudo pharmacy, that's giving away like drugs and like Oxycontin and shit like that in their town. And his brother-in-law, Kevin Dillon, convinces him to rob this pseudo drugstore of their money that they're making, but it just so happens that it's a drugstore ran by the mob. And then Steven Dorff is a hitman that's come to collect the money and pretty much clean up all the mess that's going on, blah, blah, blah. If that sounds something like almost something familiar, and John Travolta is the sheriff in town who's trying to figure out what's going on. If that sounds familiar, that's pretty much the same fucking plot as No Country for Old Men, and it is. Like, Steven Dorff's character, for a long goddamn time, sitting like, it's Steven Dorff, he's a great actor, I love him to death, but it's like he's trying to be, for a long time, like, he's literally trying to be Anton Chigurh. And it's not working. It's not. He's not Javier Bardem. And like I said, Steven Dorff is good. He's having very pointless conversations, asking a waitress what she wanted to do when she grew, what she wanted to be when she grew up, and he goes to a gas clerk, like Javier Bardem does in No Country for Old Men, and instead of asking him heads or tails to pick heads or tails when he flips a coin, he just asks him about what do you do for fun in this town. Those are scenes that happen. There's no reason for them to happen. I don't know why they fucking happen. Other than that, I guess to point out that he's not like Anton Chigurh. He has a heart of gold. Even though he's a hitman who kills people. Okay? I don't know. I literally don't get the fucking point. Like, what they were doing with that fucking character. It was stupid. Then there's no fucking rhyme or reason for John Travolta. There's no reason for John Travolta to be in this movie. None. Other than, I'm sure he probably shot most of this movie in a day. It's probably like Bruce Willis, where all these Bruce Willis direct-to-DVD movies where he, like, shot the movie, like, literally all the scenes in, like, one day. He's barely in this fucking thing. He's the sheriff of the worst police station I've ever fucking seen in a movie in a long goddamn time. His deputy is a fucking moron. Like, he's deputy. I swear to fucking Christ. There's so many scenes like he's like, I want to say Joe Biden. Like, he's a Joe Biden deputy. Like, if Joe Biden was a deputy, that was probably, maybe that's being insulting to Joe Biden. He's old. He seems incompetent. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Like, there's a scene where he's told by John Travolta, stay at this house, because, like, there's, like, two people that were working at the pharmacy that are still alive that are witnesses to what happened and know what was going on in this pharmacy. And one of the people is dead now. And so obviously John Travolta figures, okay, they're going to go after this one last girl, the last survivor. And he tells his deputy, sit at, like, the entrance of this house the whole night and keep an eye on her. Make sure that nobody comes and tries to kill her. Got it, right. So, they get a police call, and within one police call, he just leaves. And then, guess what happens? She gets murdered. I'm like, and even John Travolta's like, dude, that was your one fucking job. I'm like, exactly. There's many times this guy is, like, so fucking useless. He has the worst police force I've ever seen in a small town in my entire goddamn life. This movie sucked. This movie sucked. It's trying to be No Country for Old Men, and it's not. It's definitely not. And then, like, it's obviously made by a guy who should be making just straight DVD movies, not movies I should be watching at a theater, because he just, during action scenes, has to shake the camera around like that's all he does during action scenes, is doing that. Sorry for anybody watching this video. That's what he does during action, to the point, like, there's car chases. I can't tell what the fuck's going on. I hate that shit. Like, I think the only thing I hate worse than shaky cam is probably CGI, bad CGI, especially CGI that doesn't need to be there. Fuck this movie. This movie is stupid. Like, again, why am I watching this in a theater? I don't know. I don't care. I just, like, I should have just watched TMNT and then went on with my day. But no, I had to see this. And because there's only like 2 showtimes for this movie. And you always know this is a movie that nobody's going to be seeing because Regal, they're pretty much giving away free tickets for this fucking thing. They want too much. The point is, like, they got to be losing money putting this movie out. So what the fuck is the point of? I don't know. I don't know what the point of putting this movie out if you're pretty much they're not making any money anyway. So I don't know. Although they don't that's true. They don't make they don't make money off ticket sales. They make money off the concession stands. But this movie sucked. It like this happens every goddamn month, or I get some random shit I've never even heard of, and my fear just throws at me, and like it's like they dare me to go see these movies, and I end up going to see it because I see everything that comes out. Now I get to talk about my reviews. Some of them haven't been that bad. Like there's a horror movie called Hunter Kill Her I saw back in March. That actually was pretty good. You get some kind of like hidden gems. Then there's like stuff like Malum. What's this? The fuck else did I get? I don't remember, but I can probably look at the history of my Regal. I'm not gonna look at it. I gotta go to bed here shortly. Yeah, don't go see Mobland. Go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I still gotta review Meg 2, The Trench. Whoopee. Which will probably be Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. So expect a review around that time. And until then, I'll talk to you guys later.